state championship, has been ill. So Cody said he might play. So we'll watch and see whether or not he plays. And hopefully he'll get healthy in a hurry, be ready to go on Thursday night. But he might play tonight. It'd just be one of those game time decisions, as they say. So let's give you the starters, because Josh Zink has made a change even from last night. Reese Blank's going to start. He had a good ball game last night, had 6 points. He's a 6-foot senior. He'll be joined by Caden Turner, the 5'9 junior, had a double-double last night, 15 points and 10 rebounds. Bryce Holkenbrink is a 6'1 senior. He had 16 to lead the Cardinals last night. Quincy Aldridge is a 5'9 senior. He had 11 points. And so did Alan Reinhardt, a 5'9 junior. So those kids will start tonight for North Clay. Again, they check in at 7-12 on the season. So for St. Anthony, Cade Walsh, Mr. Point Guard, will be the starter. He's a 6-foot senior. Adam Levitt, a 6'2 senior, will get a start for the Bulldogs, and he's just been steady all season. Alex Beasley has really come on lately scoring-wise. He's a 6'4 senior. Jack Nuxall, the 6'2 senior, will be back. Got St. Anthony off to a great start Friday night, got 9 points in the first quarter, and that really set the stage for that win over the Hatchets. And Brandon Runge, who has started, will slide back into the starter's role tonight for St. Anthony, as Alex Daters has been ailing. So Alex is out here, participating in warm-ups and all of that. So I don't want you to think he's on a sick bed or anything. But Cody just said, we'll see how it goes. So starters for the Bulldogs: Walsh, Levitt, Beasley, Nuxall, and Runge. Again, Altamont and Neoga, the nightcap. But getting ready for St. Anthony and North Clay. Back with more in 90 seconds here on 97.9 XFM.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today. Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Every game this week, so be sure to check it out. And we're excited that the Altamont Community Singers are going to present the national anthem under the direction of Jeannie Wolf. They do a great job every year, and so please enjoy our national anthem. job. Altamont Community Choir, have gotten to work on various events with them in the past. They are just a great group of people and a great bunch of singers. Thanks to the Altamont Community Choir. They do a wonderful job. All right, we've given you the starters. We'll remind you again that there are always ties to everybody, and Don Huddleston coming by there a minute ago was indicative of that. I couldn't help when I went down and talked to the St. Anthony bunch that I made a point of reminding them that they had somebody on staff who could give them a tour in case anybody was unfamiliar with this place, and that they have a young man on their coaching staff who played at Altamont, and so he was glad to say, yeah, I came in, and it was weird because he wasn't coming in like he had all those years playing for Altamont, but it's fun how things like that work out. Well, we gave you the lineup. North Clay, the visitors. Their black unis, trimmed in white and red. Alan Reinhardt, Quincy Aldridge, Bryce Holkenbrink, Caden Turner, and Reese Blank, the starters for the Cardinals. And Josh Zink, their coach. Second time around for him. He coached them when they were in the Midland Trail. Now he's coaching them as they're in the National Trail. And I think they're staying in this conference.
Yeah, I hope so. They are a nice addition to the conference in a lot of ways, not only with their basketball program, but their baseball program is very strong. And in girls sports, they're showing signs of being very competitive along the way in several sports as well. So it's a great addition to the conference. They fit right in as far as most of the school size and that sort of thing. And so I'm glad they're a part of the tournament, and they're glad to kind of be a part of the tournament now, since basically they kind of won the play-in game. They have an opportunity to overshoot their seed now, as if they would have lost last night, they basically, the best they could have hoped for was that bracketed game at the end before the consolation contest. So he was excited that they are going to get to play at least 2 more games. He says, we're hoping for 4, and we're hoping that they're a good 3 more total.
I just remembered I didn't mention Brandon Hosick's name when I was talking about the St. Anthony assistant who played his ball at Altamont. So you're probably all up there wondering, who's he talking about? Sorry about that. Mention, too, that there are other games. Little Illini Conference Boys Tournament is going on tonight. 2 games in that tournament down at Red Hill. And then a lot of girls' games tonight, and a huge game at Effingham High School tonight. Lincoln's at Effingham. The Hearts already coming off a 1-point win last night at Taylorville. Came down to the literally last second. Taylorville put a shot up at the buzzer that was no good, and the Hearts won by 1. So they still are undefeated in the conference and still just 1 loss on the season. So they have to turn right around now and host Lincoln, who they played in the postseason last year and has just about everybody back. They're playing Keytown Friday night. I mean, it is a huge week for the Lady Hearts. So we'll keep you up to date on that Effingham game during our broadcast casts from here at Altamont. Doubleheader night tonight. Good to have you with us. Jack Nuxall's going to jump for St. Anthony against Caden Turner for North Clay. Turner had a great ball game last night for the Cardinals, and they win the tip, and we're underway, and good to have you with us here on 97.9 XFM. And the Cardinals lost it over and back. Reese Blank thought he'd saved it, and then one of those big old foots ended in backcourt, and that's a turnover.
Yeah, he just couldn't keep his momentum from going across the line, and that's an unfortunate turnover early for the Cardinals.
Bulldogs inbound at midcourt, and they lobbed it over the shoulder, but he threw to the inside shoulder, so he got away from the defender on that pass into Cade Walsh. Nice reception. Good pass by 11. Can't get football out of my head. Nuxall head of the key 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, North Clay, grabbed by Holkenbrink, and he was off to the races till the Bulldogs got back on defense. Now a great move along the baseline, put up and in. Shot good by Quincy Aldridge, and North Clay takes a 2-0 lead. Little man defense employed by the Cardinals here. Nuxall out top with it. They played a little zone last night, so we'll see what happens tonight. Walsh down low to Beasley. 1 step, shot good. And we're tied at 2.
That little slip screen has been effective over there on the sides, and they get their big man to set a screen for a guard, and he just flows right to the basket.
Blank gets the ball out to Turner as the Cardinals come after it. Back to Turner. He lost it in the lane. It's a scrum on the floor, and Walsh goes down to the... Beasley went down the floor, got it. Second turnover on the Cardinals. Nuxall shoots down on this end. No good. Battle for the board. Runge lost it out of bounds. It'll go to North Clay.
Nuxall made a nice little hesitation move to get himself into point-blank range, but just couldn't nail it. And then the battle for the rebound ensues, and Bulldogs tipped it out of bounds.
I should tell you, Steve Fautron, Stannert, and Mark Profanchik are our officials for this game. And down court, a foul.
Yeah, St. Anthony committed the personals. They were trying to trap, but Reese Blank dribbled through the defenders. Walsh got called for the reach.
Folks still gathering for that second game. Altamont and Neoga, battle of the end-ins. Both teams playing really well, particularly lately. Here's a three try put up for North Clay. A little strong by Alan Reinhardt, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Anthony basketball.
Yeah, the ball actually hit the supporting cable up there for the basket, so it was dead then. They were battling hard inside for that rebound. I thought they might have been calling a foul until I saw that cable wiggling.
Nuxall has the ball around the screen by Beasley, out to Runge. On the wing to Walsh. He comes to the free throw line. Now to Levitt, who loads it up for three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Reinhardt for the Cardinals. He gets it down quickly to Aldridge, who's going to the hole, and he puts it up and in. Quincy knows how to use the glass. He has 4, and it's 4-2 North Clay.
North Clay showed no fear of taking it in right at the Bulldogs.
Every chance he might get a foul or two if you do that. Nuxall, good catch by Walsh. Just about would have hit Josh Zink in the head if he hadn't caught that ball. Runge's open for a two. In and out, no good. Walsh went up strong for the rebound. Hooks it up, got it, and drew the foul. Nice play by Cade Walsh.
Well, it really was, as he really extended to get the rebound and then extended to shoot the ball as he got away from the defense who was trying to hang on to him. Reinhardt's the guilty party. It's his first and the team's first.
We talk about how North Clay's bigger than they once were. Well, so is Cade Walsh. He's a lot bigger kid than he used to be, as is the case with many young men. And he's much more effective and took the ball inside so well the other night. He gets the and one as the foul shot goes in. St. Anthony takes their first lead. It's 5-4 Bulldogs. Down low, Holkenbrink got the shot knocked away by Runge. Actually, the pass knocked away, or the ball knocked away. And now, on the other end, Blank gets it back for the Cardinals. Off to Aldridge, who pulls up and shoots the two, and it's short. Nuxall the rebound for St. Anthony. So 23 missed and 23 got the rebound. Walsh with it. Cade gets it across the half line. Leaves it with Nuxall, now Runge, now Beasley, now Walsh, now Levitt. Levitt on the wing, out top Nuxall. Tried to get it into Runge, and it's knocked away by the Cardinals. It'll stay with St. Anthony as Aldridge just about ended up in a black chair seat.
Well, what I was worried about is his back seemed to hit the step that was right there. Boy, that could have been a lot worse than apparently it was, as Aldridge is back up and at him.
Runge down, and Alex Dater's into the game. So I guess we know now that he'll be in for a while. We'll see how long he can go. He's been sick. Left side to Walsh. Stage right. Underneath Beasley, threw it over his head. Turnover on St. Anthony. There's second.
Yeah, it'll be curious to see how long Nuxall can go. If he's been sick, that stamina might be an issue.
5-4 Bulldogs. Cardinals get it down low. Holkenbrink angled up a shot, and it wouldn't go, and Dater's the rebound for St. Anthony. Off to Walsh. Cade over to Alex. Daters waits, now drives to the hole, stops, and travel. Yeah, that's the call. Daters couldn't get the feet set.
That was great defense there from Caden Turner. Again, he worked so hard. Now, they list him at 5'9". Either that's a typo or he's had a growth spurt, because he's about 6'1", I'd say.
And Reinhardt just dribbled into a triple team, lost at St. Anthony with a steal, and Nuxall comes down and shoots and hits. 7-4 now. St. Anthony's lead is 3. 4:17 to go in the opening quarter. I haven't had time to tell you. And now Cardinals throw the ball out of bounds. 5 turnovers and timeout. North Clay. 4:15 to go in the first. We're at the NTC Tournament. 7-4 St. Anthony on 97.9 XFM.
Special Pet Foods, where your special pet's palate is our priority. All the best brands with none of the hassle, located at Rickelman Plaza in Effingham.
Let our experienced employees at Ride Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Ride's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
ball away too much, and so he called a timeout, and we'll talk about how they might eliminate some of those miscues.
Both teams with plenty of miscues. North Clay has the most, though, with 5. St. Anthony has turned it over 3 times, though, in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Levitt with the ball to Walsh as St. Anthony brings it down court. Wow, nice spot of Levitt, who soared underneath, fired him a strike. Levitt got fouled going up on the shot. Adam will go to line, shoot 2 here.
A couple of Cardinals in the vicinity, but I think it's 30, Reese Blank. We'll double-check and make sure.
Agrees.
Okay, there's his first, and it's the team's second. This is on the second foul, both times on shot attempts. Last time Walsh made him, so this will be a 2-shot foul.
Ludwig's going to come in here after his first foul shot. Levitt makes it. That's Adams' first point. Walsh down, and has he got some blood on him? Yeah, their trainers from Benuti going to get some blood taken care of on Cade. He doesn't know where it came from.
You can tell by the way he's reacting.
Not sure whose blood that is, but he has some on him, so he's out while he gets that taken care of, and Ludwig's in, and Levitt hits both foul shots, and the Bulldogs all of a sudden are up 5. It's 9-4, and North Clay needs a bucket. They get it in the lane, shot up, blocked by Beasley. Turner went up for the shot, got fouled on the way up, and he'll be at the line to shoot a pair here.
Beasley picks up his first foul of the play as Cardinals got out of the double team there and got it to Turner in the middle, and when he put up the shot, it looked like Beasley had a pretty good attempt at the block, but got him on the hand.
Turner's first foul shot right in the heart. Caden Turner's first point tonight. He had 15 last night. Well, they got the blood taken care of. Walsh is back, and now Nutsall gets a breather. And he's got some blood. So I don't know whose blood it is, but everybody's going to get cleaned up here. Turner's second one good. Caden has 2, and that gets the Cardinals back within 3. 9-6 the score. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Daters with it out top for the Bulldogs to Beasley to Walsh. Around the screen, comes to the free throw line, picks up the dribble, hooks it now to Ludwig. Luke brings it out top. Little skip pass to Beasley, and now to Daters. Off to Daters, and now to Walsh. Cade looking underneath, nobody home. So out to Daters, who tries a 3. It's no good. Ludwig tried to save the rebound. It's off Luke out of bounds. It'll be North Clay basketball.
Beasley, I think, was trying to figure out a way to save that ball, and he was trying to do it with the official in the vicinity, too, and it just didn't work out for St. Anthony. I don't think he would have had a very good chance to get to it either way, but sure didn't help to have that black and white stripe standing there.
Holkenbrink got through heavy traffic, gets it over on the wing, and a shot for 3. Good. Nice work as Reese Blank dials up the basket. Coach Zink's saying he has a good move to play to start him tonight. Now, great move inside Ludwig. Heck of an effort. Luke found the baseline open, slid across the defenders, puts it up and in, and a down-court pass now. Knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
Louisville attacked quickly, and a great effort by Alex Beasley just to knock that ball away as he was sprinting all the way down the court.
Lob pass caught inbounds safely by Alan Reinhardt. I'm calling him Alion. Now we know he's Alan. Turner with the ball. Holkenbrink. Bounce pass left side. Reinhardt with it. Out to Holkenbrink. Probing the inner defenses of the Bulldogs here. They swing it on the wing to Blank, back out to Reinhardt. And now to Turner, and there's the cut down inside, and Blank laid it up and in. It tried to spin out. It fell in. Blank with 5, and all of a sudden the Cardinals have come back to tie this game at 11.
Couple nice curl cuts there. Got the opening for Cardinals.
Beasley, Bat got his pass stolen, but it's safe, and now to Daters for 3, and he got it. Alex Daters, illness and all, hits the 3, puts St. Anthony back up 14-11, so the tie is broken. Pass in backcourt by the Cardinals. They get it to Blank. He's going to the downs and now left it with Turner. Way cross court. The pass goes to Aldridge. Spin move into a double team, and it's gotten loose, and St. Anthony the steal. Down court pass to Daters, and he got it stripped. And it'll be St. Anthony basketball.
Remember when Coach Zink took that timeout with about 4 minutes showing on the clock? They had 5 turnovers. Well, that was just their 6th, so they've been doing a better job of taking care of it, and they pulled themselves back into the game.
Runge back in for St. Anthony. Off the inbound. Nice shot by Adam Levitt. Stuck it off the glass and got it. And all of a sudden, St. Anthony's back up by 5, 16-11. So the Cardinals were down 5, tied it. Now they're back down 5. with 1.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. They get it out top, Reinhardt, and he's taken a moment here, and he and Walsh have a collision, but Reinhardt kept the dribble going somehow. Off the blank back to Reinhardt, and now to Hulkenbrink. As the Cardinals trying to get something going here. Hulkenbrink on the wing to Reinhardt, now to Blank. Blank the dribble. Back out to Reinhardt. Looking left side, goes inside, but he's covered up. Gets it to Blank. He's bottled up. Boy, the St. Anthony size really taking its toll this trip, it seems, more than any so far. Aldridge with the basketball. Got it somehow to Turner, who lays it up and in. I don't know how he got that ball to him, but Turner took it and got around Runge and stuck it up and in.
And Turner with a little ball fake. He acted like he was going to hand it off to a cutter and then spun the other way, and the defense reacted to the fake handoff, and he laid it up and in.
Gets the Cardinals back within 3. Walsh tries a 3. It's no good, but Dater's the rebound. Now it's knocked loose from him. It's on the floor. Walsh got it. Reinhardt got in there. And it'll be out of bounds on a foul. Reinhardt kind of landed on Walsh in the scrum for the basketball.
Yeah, it's one of those unfortunate things where the two kids were just hustling for the ball. Walsh got there first, and I was a little concerned the way he got hit on the head there, but he seems to be fine. But the biggest problem for the Cardinals is that's Reinhardt's second foul.
Levitt's down for St. Anthony, and they bring back into the fray Jack Nuxall. And a change for the Cardinals as well with that second foul.
Nick Miller in.
Yeah, Nick Miller. Only one Nick Miller playing tonight, so that'll be easier than last night. Ludwig with the ball for St. Anthony. Out top to Walsh, down low to Runge. Lost the handle, now hooks a shot up, and he got it. He had lost a chance to go to the basket, so he spun and hooked it up and in. His first points, and the Bulldogs are back up 5, 18-13. Hulkenbrink baseline, got between two, no room to shoot with all those big long arms there. Instead, they throw it up at the buzzer. A shot by Blank just off the rim. No good. Pretty fun first quarter. We're at the 83rd Annual National Trail Conference Tournament at Altamont. After one, St. Anthony 18, North Clay 13 on 97.9 XFM.
Every team knows the two.
Whether it's for a comprehensive eye exam or to check out the latest and greatest in Oakley, Maui Gem, or Ray-Ban Ophthalmics, visit Dr. Tony or Chris Weber at Weber Optics, located in both Effingham and now open their second location in Altamont and the Opelka Wellness Center. Weber Optics, where good vision is always in fashion.
We're with you everywhere you go.
Everywhere. The app has me connected all the time.
Get our app at the App Store or Google Play. 97.9 XFM.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
Doubleheader on this second night of the NTC Tournament at St. Anthony 18, North Clay 13. Winner will play Thursday night. Loser will play Thursday night. St. Anthony gets the ball to start the second quarter. Beasley comes to the right side of the lane. Now to Runge. Shot for two. Back of the rim. Won't go. Cardinals get the rebound. Grabbed down out of there by Nick Miller. They quickly get it down court to Aldridge. Shot up and good. Wow. Good strong move to the basket by Quincy Aldridge. He has three baskets and all on that same kind of drive to the basket play. That gets the Cardinals back within 3, 18-15. Levitt's back for St. Anthony to start the second quarter. He gets the catch from Runge. No room to shoot. Now there's the lob down low to Runge. One step and a layup. Good. That was pretty. Brandon has 4. Bulldogs back up 5, 20-15. And just about the time he was going to make a pass, Nick Miller dragged the pivot hook.
Yeah, and that's the first turnover of the quarter. They're 7th in the game. North Clay was 5 of 9 from the field in the first quarter, 2 of 2 at the line, and 1 of 3 from three-point range. St. Anthony, 7 of 13 from the floor, 3 of 3 at the line, and 1 for 5 from deep.
Hulkenbrink's back for North Clay during that dead ball. St. Anthony gets it down low. Levitt can't shoot. Now to Beasley. Tries a 3. No good. Rebound taken out by the Cardinals. Aldridge with the rebound. Quincy wants to run. Takes it on in. Got bumped a couple of times. Ball's knocked loose, and St. Anthony gets the steal. Levitt with the basketball. Head of the key to Walsh. Drives it inside to the corner. Nuxall for three. No good. Rebound grabbed by Turner for North Clay. He can grab a rebound, as we saw last night.
He done it a whole lot last night.
Got 10 last night. Oh, he drove it inside, and it came loose. Stolen by Levitt. Down to Walsh. Layup against a real bang. No good. Put back Levitt. No good. He got fouled. So did Walsh. They called the one on Levitt.
Holkenbrink picks up his first, and that will be the team's fourth here in the ball game.
Would it be fair and not too inflammatory to say that there's a whole lot of contact in this game tonight?
There's been some contact from time to time, and that's evident by Luke Ludwig, by the way, had to get his uniform checked on over there by the staff as they were finding blood on him, too. So someone out there is bleeding. They haven't figured out the culprit, but they've been, it seems like it's St. Anthony players. But I guess the black uniforms of the Cardinals might be helping to hide that as well.
The mystery of the bloody towel. Levitt's second one, no good. Rebound taken out by Holkenbrink. So it's 20-15. Bulldogs unable to cash in on anything that trip to the line. They get it right side, the Cardinals do, as they have Tyson Jones in the lineup for the first time tonight. Layup won't go for Turner. Beasley the rebound for St. Anthony. Walsh down to Alex Daters, who stuck it up and in. They were going faster than I could talk. Daters with 5, Bulldogs by 7. Biggest lead either team has had in this one. Cardinals have led by 2. That was early. Now the Bulldogs by 7. Holkenbrink drives it inside and lays it up. Good left-hand layup. His first point, and it's 22-17. And now Daters waits for the crowd to pass. Some of them were in the air and came down on him. So Daters going to go to the line and shoot 2.
It's either Aldridge or Turner. Just whichever one they say committed the foul first, I guess. Caden Turner has his first personal. That amounts to the team's 5th, but once again, it's on a shooting foul.
Daters' foul shot, good. Alex, who might not play tonight, has 6.
Yeah.
And it's a 6-point St. Anthony lead. Cody said, I don't know. We'll see. Well, I guess we've seen. He's played a lot. Runge sits down. Jacob Dust checks in for the first time tonight. The big 6'5 sophomore. Don't forget we've got Altamont and Neoga coming up after this tonight. Daters' second one off the mark. Rebound. Dust was going after it with Nick Miller, and it ended up out of bounds off Dust. It'll be Cardinal basketball. Baseball.
I like Cardinal baseball. I know you do, too.
Yeah, North Clay. I love their good ball club. Miller gets it down court for North Clay. He's got it to a teammate who was double teamed. Says, "Hey, Nick, you take this back." Nick into the lane says, "No thanks." Out to Holkenbrink. North Clay down 6. Holkenbrink goes to the hole. Got it blocked and a foul. And Holkenbrink going to the line. Boy, North Clay has shown no fear about taking to the basket in this game.
And it's paid dividends for him, as now Alex Beasley is tagged with his second foul. It's only the team's 3rd, but they've gotten layup attempts, and those opportunities have worked out well for him thus far.
Boy, that was perfect. It barely rippled the net. As soon as it left his hand, I'm saying, well, that's good. Holkenbrink gets first one. Beasley's down, and Duxall's back, I think. He or Daters one are over there back to the game. Holkenbrink's second one, no good. Rebound, Dust for St. Anthony. So the first one got the Cardinals back within 5, so they were down 7. Now it's 5, 23-18. 5:10 to go, second quarter here at Altamont. Remember, live video and audio streaming, so if you're out driving in your car and you get home, you can watch it on whatever you got. Dust puts it up and in. He's big.
He just showed that he's too big and too strong. If he catches it down that far deep into the post, there's nothing anybody from Louisville can do about that.
And here's the steal. Levitt went right up in the air, took the ball away from Tyson Jones, and then Adam lost his balance. I'm glad he's okay. I was afraid he'd hurt something. Yeah. But he goes down. I don't know whether he made contact with somebody. I didn't see it if he did. Anyway, turnover on the St. Anthony, their first of the quarter.
And the turnover that led to the turnover was North Clay's 4th of the quarter.
Okay. Reinhardt's back for the Cardinals. He'll bring it up court, working against Cade Walsh, left side to Holkenbrink. He's double-teamed, used up his dribble, triple-teamed actually, threw it out, and Levitt steals it down to Walsh. An off-balance shot won't go. Levitt's good with a follow, though. Adam Levitt has 6. The lead is 9. North Clay wants to chat. 4:23 to go in the second quarter. We're back in a minute at the NTC Tournament at Altamont. It's St. Anthony 27, North Clay 18 on 97.9 XFM.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today. Whether you're in a Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Quarter. We're at the NTC Tournament at Altamont. 9-point lead now for St. Anthony over North Clay, 27-18. Caden Turner's been inbound as the Cardinals bring it the length of the floor, and that's Josh Zink. You can hear barking out instructions in the background. We'll see how they attack it here as St. Anthony mans them up, and now they're double teaming that ball handler, and boy, the Cardinals are really starting to have trouble with that. Here's a reach-in foul on St. Anthony.
I think they just called it a jump, Greg.
Did. They just reached in and got a piece of the ball. Alternate possession will keep it with the Cardinals.
But you're right, the possessions are being an issue here because the Cardinals are 2 for 3 this quarter. St. Anthony's 4 for 9.
2 for 3 is a great percentage, but it's only 3. Can't score a whole lot of points with 3 shots and a half a quarter. Here's the steal. Levitt puts it up and got it. Well, St. Anthony, it's kind of a war of attrition. Eventually, they take their toll on you, and it's starting here. And there's an 11-point lead for Bulldogs, 29-18, and the ball knocked loose out of bounds. It'll stay with North Clay.
They just find a bad spot that you're in, and then all of a sudden they jump and trap. They're pretty much playing man-to-man, except for when they just see a weakness, so to speak, then they pounce on it.
Reinhardt gets the ball inbounded to him in backcourt, and he couldn't get the break set and dragged the pivot foot, and that's another Cardinal turnover.
And that leads to that type of turnover where nobody's really flashing at you, but they have been, so you're a little anxious and you drag the pivot foot. It's their 7th of the quarter.
And as a result, St. Anthony has outscored them 11-5 in the quarter. They lead it by 11 now, 29-18. Down low, Dust, good catch, shot up, a little strong. Rebound comes down to Turner for North Clay, who always seems to be in the right spot. Off to Reinhardt. On the side, good catch by Aldridge, attacking the basket, puts it up. Oh, came off no good. Rebound, Holkenbrink puts it up, got it, and drew the foul. Nice work by Bryce Holkenbrink. He saw that ball was loose, and he was going like a pork chop after that thing, or like after a pork chop. He may not even like pork. But he was very aggressive going after that loose ball.
Well, and I tell you the thing that it really showed a little emotion there from Louisville North Clay. They needed a bucket in a bad way. Now they have a chance to turn it into a 3-point play.
St. Anthony makes a couple of changes, too. They've got Daters, Runge, Ludwig, Nuxall, and Walsh out there right now. Foul shot's no good, and Daters gets the rebound for the Bulldogs. Down to Ludwig. Luke saves the dribble. Now he puts it on the floor and out to Walsh. And St. Anthony sets it up. Into the lane. Walsh can't shoot. Kicks it to the corner. Daters for 3, and he got it.
Big bucket there to respond.
Alex Daters with 9, and that pushes the lead to 12 for St. Anthony. 32-20. Bulldogs looking for their 18th win of the season tonight. They get it on the side, North Clay does. Inside, Reinhardt shot in the lane. Too close. No good. Rebound, Runge. He fell down, and Alan Reinhardt, they're going to have to peel him off the floor, and he's going to get the foul to boot. That's a tough trip.
Well, and that's a real tough trip because now that's Reinhardt's 3rd in the ball game.
And he'll sit down, and Tyson Jones back in here for North Clay.
Just couldn't get the shot to go on the drive, and like we say, he just couldn't let the rebound go either when Runge clearly had position.
Cade Walsh down low. Nice spin move. Laid it up and got it. Pretty move by Cade. He has 5, and North Clay says we're farther behind, guys. We need to chat some more. 2:36 to go in the second. Back in a minute. We're at the National Trail Tournament at St. Anthony 34, North Clay 20 on 97.9 XFM.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
Special Pet Foods, where your special pet's palate is our priority. All the best brands with none of the hassle, located at Rickelman Plaza in Effingham.
Let our experienced employees at Ride Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Ride's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help.
Niemerk Steakhouse.
Honda in Effingham.
Of course, they would be right. 2:36 to go, second quarter. We're at the NTC Tournament. Don't forget live video and audio streaming. Zach will even put his hand in front of the picture the screen, the lens of the camera, and wave at you if you want him to. But, of course, then you won't be able to see the game. So maybe he won't do that. Anyway, the Cardinals get the ball inbounded, and they're working it on top to Tyson Jones. Free throw line to Turner, back to Jones. He was going to shoot a three. Then he wasn't because he got top-heavy and ended up walking with it. Good defense by Walt. Forced the turnover. Levitt's back, and Daters is down. Cody's running them in, and that's every trip. 8 turnovers, 8? That many?
Yeah.
That's a lot of turnovers. A lot of times you don't get the chance to score if you're North Clay. Ludwig powers inside. Off-balance shot won't go. And out of bounds to North Clay. At the end of the fray, and a foul to boot.
I think they called it on 45. That's Brandon Runge. It's his first foul. It's the team's 5th. As Turner got to the board, and Runge was trying to get to the offensive board through Turner, and the official said, no, that's a little too much there.
Reese Blank just dribbled the ball out of bounds. He was double-teamed by Walsh and Ludwig, and he went to his right and dribbled the ball out of bounds. And Josh Zinka saying maybe he had a little help there in going out of bounds. And the official said, well, maybe. And it's St. Anthony ball on the turnover. Out top, Ludwig. Levitt, Walsh, Ludwig. Out top, Nuxall rises on a three. It's no good. And Caden Turner, another rebound for North Clay. Down to Tyson Jones. He brings it out top and slows it a little. On the wing to Blank. Now to Jones. Swing it left side. Holkenbrink one to go baseline, and Levitt blocks his pass and gets called for the foul.
Now, it was on the other end of the court from us, so I had a horrible angle at it. But it looked to me like Levitt had really adjusted well and had stepped in front. But the official said he was moving too much and leaned on him, but it's just his first and the team's 6th.
So a common foul. Cardinals get it inbounded on the baseline from Blank out to Tyson Jones. Minute 25 to go before halftime. 14-point St. Anthony lead. Man, if there was any way the Cardinals could even get it down to 10, they'd feel a little momentum going to the locker room here.
Well, and without Alan Reinhardt on the court, this has been a big part of it because he was in foul trouble, missed some time with 2. Then they put him back in, and he got his 3rd, and he's been missing time here, and that's when a lot of these turnovers have come, too.
And we had a dead ball, so St. Anthony makes a change because I think Cody's doing that every time there's a dead ball tonight. They sat down Ludwig, and they bring Daters back in. Holkenbrink with it. Stop. Got the pass to Turner. Get ready. It's 1 minute. 1 minute to halftime here in this game. Don't forget Altamont Neoga coming up after this one. Holkenbrink, Blank. Thought he was going to drive to the basket, and then gave it to Turner, who shoots, and it's short. In fact, got wedged between the rim and the backboard. And they'll be out of bounds to St. Anthony.
Yeah, the possession arrow comes into play there.
And Judge Zink asks the logical question, what are you shooting for? Because seemed an interesting time to shoot, especially with nobody under there to rebound. But it's out of bounds to St. Anthony. So the Bulldogs with the ball and a 14-point lead and 38 seconds left before halftime. Nuxall has it, drives into the lane, now gives it to Levitt, who tries a 3, in and out, no good. Look at that, Caden Turner a rebound. Down quickly to Quincy Aldridge. He drives inside, lost the handle on it, ends up on the floor, but there's Turner to pick it up and put it in. Caden Turner was 6, and it's 34-22.
Well, even when Aldridge went down to the floor, he still managed a way to bump it
Walls,
to Turner.
great move inside, spin move, good. Nice shot by Cade Walls. 5 seconds left. Tyson Jones gets it down court for North Clay. They don't know how much time's left. They threw it out of bounds. So with 1 second left, St. Anthony will try the full court 1 second inbound play. Nuxall, obviously with the best arm, throws it down court. It's caught by Caden Turner. Who else? Who saves the day for North Clay and throws it down to the other end of the floor. And we're at the half. St. Anthony by 14 at the break. First game of our doubleheader tonight at the 83rd Annual National Trail Conference Tournament at Altamont. And at halftime, St. Anthony 36, North Clay 22. Back in 2 minutes on 97.9 XFM.
Whether it's for a comprehensive eye exam or to check out the latest and greatest in Oakley, Maui Gem, or Ray-Ban Ophthalmics, visit Dr. Tony or Chris Weber at Weber Optics, located in both Effingham and now open their second location in Altamont and the Opelka Wellness Center. Weber Optics, where good vision is always in fashion.
We're with you everywhere you go.
Everywhere. The app has me connected all the time.
Get our app at the App Store or Google Play. 97.9 XFM.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
97.9 XFM, WXCF, Effingham.
The chills, the headaches, the grogginess, the stuffed up sinuses. When cold and flu caring for you and about you.
All right, guys, before we get back to the action out there at Altamont, just a couple of other score updates, both in boys games tonight at that Little Illini Conference tournament. It's KZ Westfield with a 31-19 halftime lead over Marshall. And also at the half, Cumberland leading Palestine Hudsonville 31-16. That's our scores for now, guys.
Good. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate the update. Again, Altamont and Neoga coming your way on the second of the doubleheader here tonight. Josh Zink's just back for North Clay. They sounded the buzzer, but North Clay wanted to wait for their coaching staff to get here. So now we're good to go, and Cardinals get the ball inbounded at midcourt, and away we go. 36-22 St. Anthony as we start the second half. Again, Altamont and Neoga comes your way on the nightcap here. Pass inside, stolen by Levitt. Another Cardinal turnover. Boy, that's been a problem. And as Matt talked about, related at least in some measure to Alan Reinhardt falling into foul trouble. Cardinals have turned it over a bunch. Beasley shoots in the lane for two, no good for St. Anthony, but powered up for the rebound. A shot by Runge won't go, and the ball's out of bounds, and it'll stay with St. Anthony. So a couple of bites at the apple, and they'll get one more try here.
Well, that was a strong rebound from Runge. Just couldn't get the next opportunity in.
Walsh into Levitt in the lane, shot a little strong, rebounds loose, and this time the Cardinals get it. And who else? Caden Turner, and he wants to come coast to coast, and he got fouled by Nuxall. Bulldog fans are excited about that block call because they thought that Nuxall was set, but the block's the call, and Caden Turner going to the line here.
I'd say it was very close. Caden was determined he was going to go for that layup on that side, and got to give credit to Nuxall for trying to get into position to draw the charge, but just couldn't get it done.
Caden Turner was 6 points. How many rebounds did you say at halftime?
He's got 6 now.
Not at all surprised. Foul shot's good. He has 7. Cardinals need to get a stop or two here. That's a 13-point ball game. Turner's second one, no good. And Nuxall the rebound for St. Anthony. Jack hands it off to Cade Walsh and says, here, you do this pretty well, so why don't you bring it up? Side to Turner. I've got him on the brain now. Runge gets it inside. Shot up and good. Brandon Runge has 6. Back to a 15-point St. Anthony. And actually, that's their biggest of the game. 15-point lead. 38-23 St. Anthony. Turner with the ball for the Cardinals. Drives against 2. Off to Reinhardt. Down the lane. Switch hands. Left-hand layup won't go. Runge the rebound for St. Anthony to Walsh, who was going to go coast to coast, but it's knocked away from him out of bounds. St. Anthony will inbound by their bucket.
Was it knocked away on a shot or before one, Greg? I couldn't see.
I'm not giving him a shot. He was not in a position to shoot yet. He was going to maybe. Had that on his agenda. Okay. They get it inside here to Runge. Back out to Walsh. Now Cade goes to the hole. Layup won't go. Rebound Nuxall. It's good. Nice putback by Jack. A lot of offensive rebounds now for St. Anthony. That's 4 for Nuxall. And there's a 17-point lead as the Bulldogs are starting to head off into the sunset in this one.
Yeah, 3 of their 4 rebounds this quarter have been offensive boards.
They get it to Holkenbrink. He spins into a double team and a jump. Nice work by Runge. He just reached in and got a piece of basketball, and the jump will give it over to St. Anthony. So another turnover. And we got Beasley, we got Walsh, Levitt, Nuxall, and Runge out there right now for St. Anthony. Coach Zink thought maybe there was a hold there that could have been called. Cardinals back on defense. Beasley with the basketball. Now to Levitt, who went between 2, tried to move ahead anyway, and ended up getting called for the walk.
Ball kind of got knocked loose, but then it just stuck on his hip as he was trying to regain it, and then rolled around to his back and he kind of moved a little bit while all that was going. So an unusual travel is the first St. Anthony turnover.
Reinhardt with the ball for North Clay. Gets it to Reese Blank. Over to Turner for 2, and he got it. Caden Turner can play for me, man. He's got 9 now, and it's 40-25. Nuxall on the other end, high in the air, banks it. What a pretty shot. Nuxall was 6. 42-25. Blank for 3, and he is. Everybody's going to make a bucket now. Reese Blank with 8, and that makes it 42-28. So Cardinals back within 14. They get the ball now, St. Anthony does. Out top to Nuxall. To Levitt. To Runge at the head of the key. Levitt. Baseline. Walsh drove it inside. Dishes to Runge. Shot up short. Rebound put back. No good in the person of Beasley. He got another rebound and got fouled this time.
They've been doing a good job of hitting those offensive glass, and it's paid off. They've had several extra opportunities. That time they were able to draw a foul on Holkenbrink, and they say the foul was on the floor before any putback attempt, so it'll be St. Anthony ball under the basket on Holkenbrink's second.
Nuxall down, Daters back in. Nick Miller's back for North Clay. And the pass to the side, stolen. Grabbed out of there by Quincy Aldrich, who lays it up and in on the other end. It was see you later. Quincy was a man on a mission. Bulldogs' second turnover, and now it's a 12-point game. So it was 17, now it's 12. Beasley off balance, shot no good. Levitt the putback, and it is good. Boy, they're getting as many shots as they need. 10 now for Levitt. Leads back to 14, 44-30.
Problem is when they drive, the Cardinals are forced to help out, and then that leaves the rebounders free to go get to the missed shot.
Turner with the ball for North Clay. Holkenbrink shot for 3, no good. And Levitt, a quick rebound for the Bulldogs. Off to Walsh, and Cade's off to the races. Spin move to the baseline, takes it on in, and throws it out top to Daters. And Daters walks a tightrope and stayed in bounds, and now gets out of trouble. And he gets it on the left side of Levitt. Nice save by Daters. Inside Beasley, off to Runge, shot for 2. Too good. Too close. No good. Beasley saves the possession, gets it to Daters, shot up and good, and he drew the foul. Wow, what a play. Nice effort by Alex Beasley to keep that play alive.
Yeah, Beasley kept it alive, and Daters was the beneficiary, as when he caught the pass, there was 2 North Clay Cardinals right there. A little shot fake, they both bit. And coming down on top of him was Nick Miller, and that's Miller's first foul and the team's second this half.
Runge down, Ludwig in for St. Anthony. Daters foul shot short, rebound, nobody yet, and it goes off St. Anthony. The Cardinal basketball. Halfway through the third quarter, it's St. Anthony 46, North Clay 30. Here at the NTC Tournament at Altamont. Altamont Neoga coming up next, and timeout. Timeout Cardinals, 3:45 to go in the third, and we'll be back in a minute. It's 46-30, St. Anthony in front of the Cardinals. You're on 97.9 XFM.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
It's St. Anthony 46, North Clay 30. St. Anthony, along with everything else they did well last year, won the National Trail Tournament. So I had mentioned they are the defending champs, so we'll see whether they can pull that off or not. Nick Miller with the ball out top for North Clay. Now to Turner on the side, blank for 3, little strong. Rebound Levitt for St. Anthony. To Walsh, he fires it down. Nice over-the-shoulder catch by Beasley, but His shot is blocked by Nick Miller. He came back to Beasley, though, and this time Miller fouled him. So Nick did something really good the first time. Oops, not on Miller. Pardon me. It's on Turner.
Caden Turner got him from behind. That's Turner's second, team's third. So once again, St. Anthony goes back to the free throw line, and they are just dominating the offensive glass here in this third quarter. Remember, I had mentioned that North Clay had an 11-10 rebounding edge. I think Coach Rinker and the crew might have took note of that as well and made that a point of emphasis.
Beasley's foul shot good. Second one good. Barely rippled the net. Alex has 4. St. Anthony's up 18. That's a new biggest lead of the game. 18. It's 48-30. Cardinals get it down court, and it's off Turner's hands and stolen by Levitt. And now to Daters and back to Levitt. Third turnover on the Cardinals. Out to Beasley for 3, and he buried it. Alex Beasley has 7, and there is a 21-point St. Anthony lead. Still 2:50 to go in the third, but another steal by the Bulldogs. Wow. They get it to Cade Walsh, who kind of hiked the ball to Cade, and Cade lays it up and in. Never seen the hike pass like that.
Well, it was perfect.
Walsh has 9. Bulldogs by 23. They've turned it up a notch. Miller with the ball for the Cardinals. Now they get it down low to Blank, and Levitt moving on defense gets called for the foul.
Levitt has his second personal. It's the second on the team this third quarter.
Out of bounds on the baseline to Reese Blank. Done a good job tonight in the starting role. Has 8 for the Cardinals. Gets it in the corner safely to Miller. Nick working against Daters. That's often a thankless task. He gets it on a bounce pass to Aldridge to Miller. Now to Blank to Miller. Turner to Aldridge. Shot was good, but forget it. There was a foul before the shot.
No, I think the basket's going to count.
Okay, the officials talked it over, and they say do count the corner 3, and then a foul to boot. So North Clay gets 3, and now they get the ball.
Yeah, because the foul was not on the kid shooting the ball. And so Aldridge gets credit for the 3, I do believe.
He has 11.
And now to the North Clay ball out of bounds as they were fighting the position for the rebound.
So a 5 or 6 point play conceivably here, 5 or 6 point trip anyway.
Yeah.
53-33. They needed something good right there, and they got it. Miller to Aldridge to Miller to Turner to Aldridge. He goes baseline this time, puts it up for 2. It's short. Rebound put up by Aldridge. No good. Bodies litter the floor. Ball out of bounds to Mr. Stuckemeyer down there in the black chair seats, and it's off St. Anthony. It'll go to the Cardinals. 53-33. St. Anthony with the big lead. North Clay looking inbound here. And Blank takes his time, gets it in safely to Miller. Miller saw the defense sag, so he took the baseline, but the shot won't go. Rebound taken down by Ludwig for the Bulldogs. Off to Walsh. Walsh drives down the lane, kicks it to Levitt. Shot good, and he drew the foul. Wow. Walsh took the defense with him. That left Levitt, and then somebody tried to get back late and block the shot, and a foul instead on Blank.
Reese has his second of the ball game, and it's the team's 4th. And once again, St. Anthony returns to the free throw line to try to convert the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Miller sits down for North Clay, and they bring Luke Fleener in for the first time tonight, 5'11 sophomore. And Beasley sits down for St. Anthony, and Dust is back. Foul shot, good. So Levitt now has 13 as he cashes in on the and 1, and he sits down now, and Ludwig's back. And they also made a change for North Clay, and I'll pick that up for you in a second there. Now Kyle McNally's in right here on the baseline right in front of me. So that change for North Clay. 56-33 St. Anthony, so they got those 3 points back and then 3 more. Now it's a 23-point lead. Shot in the lane by Holkenbrink, maybe before the shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
He said out of bounds.
Yeah, it's Ludwig, so it would be out of bounds. So before the shot, Ludwig has his second foul of the quarter and the team's 4th foul this quarter.
Reese Blank going to inbound again, goes deep with it this time. The catch by Fleener at midcourt. 56-33 St. Anthony. Minute 20 to go in the third. This was a 5-point game after the first quarter. Blank has it for North Clay. out top to Fleener. Sophomore looking to do some good here. Get a pass away to somebody in a position to score. McNelly now down low. Holkenbrink drove it inside, and Nuxall knocked it away out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. So it'll be Blank's short inbound again here. Blank waiting for somebody to clear, and nobody did. Fleener tried to save the pass, but he couldn't. And a turnover on the Cardinals. 5 turnovers on North Clay this quarter.
Coach Zink has shed the sport coat a little while ago.
That's a sign that things might not be going exactly like he'd hoped. Catch inside by Dust, shot up, came off no good. Good defense by Turner, but Dust there for the putback. Jacob Dust is big, and he has 4, and it's 58-33. Holkenbrink drives inside, got it somehow to Blank, who pulls up for 2, and he got it. Reese Blank in double figures with 10, and it's 58-35.
Holkenbrink really did a nice job of setting him up by drawing the defense to that baseline drive and kicking it out, and Blank knew how to finish it.
St. Anthony may go for the last one here. 20 seconds left. You would suppose they would. Up 23. Daters, Walsh goes baseline. Out top to Daters, and somebody held Walsh about the time he made the pass. And let's see who the guilty party is. It's out of bounds to the Bulldogs. McNelly got it. 2 more changes for the Cardinals. They bring Aldridge and Reinhardt back in, and they sat down Fleener and Blank. So let's see what the Cardinals might have defensively here. Walsh inbounds to Ludwig. Nobody was watching, and Ludwig was wide open on that layup. Nice inbound play. And it's 60-35, back to a 25-point lead. Down to 3, down to 2. Holkenbrink tries to drive the baseline and dribbled it off his foot. Oh, no, they say it's off St. Anthony. So with 1.2, North Clay's going to have it to inbound right by their basket. Let's see what happens here. Reinhardt's going to inbound. Takes his time. There's the catch, the knockaway, back to Reinhardt, and he got his shot blocked by Walsh, and that's how the third quarter ends. Bulldogs by 25. It was a 14-point game when that quarter started. Now it's 25. After 3 at the National Trail Tournament, it's St. Anthony 60, North Clay 35 on 97.9 XFM.
Brown's Drugstore at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Special Pet Foods, where your special pet's palate is our priority. All the best brands with none of the hassle, located at Rickelman Plaza in Effingham.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sport.
This game will play in the 3rd game Thursday night. The loser will play in the 2nd game Thursday night. Remember, Thursdays are triple header night, so get you up to date on that. On the inbound, nice effort. Caden Turner continues to impress as he took it inside and laid it up and in. Turner with 11, so the Cardinals get a little closer. It's 60-37 as we start this 4th quarter. Nuxall with the ball for St. Anthony to Daters. Alex lobs it to the other Alex. Beasley can't shoot. On the side, Levitt back in the game, hits the wing 3. 16 for Adam Levitt, and it's 63-37. St. Anthony leads by a lot.
And their size and quickness just kind of keeps wearing and wearing on you, and that's kind of what happened in this one so far.
A battle of attrition when you play St. Anthony. You think you're doing great, and then you look up at the scoreboard. McNelly, Aldridge tries a 3, short, rebound Levitt for the Bulldogs. Off to Daters. Alex pushing it, gets it to the left side of the lane. Now he gets held, and he fouled. They hardly ever let you get away with that.
Oh, and it's a rough night for Alan Reinhardt. I think he's guilty of that personal, and that's his 4th. he really hasn't been able to be on the court very much because of those fouls he picked up in the first half in particular.
Yeah, he's yet to score. He had 11 in last night's game. Just hasn't been in a position to have many shot opportunities. Levitt with it out top. Bulldogs with the ball in a 26-point lead. Posting up down low is Beasley. Can't shoot, and the pass ended up in the St. Anthony cheerleaders. Turnover on the Bulldogs.
I don't think they really knew. I think the official down low was asking for help, and nobody provided any, so he just pointed to the Cardinals and said, let's go.
Be decisive in your call.
I guess it was a good job by Caden Turner to just stand out of bounds in the spot where you inbound to be confident with it, right?
He sold the call. Out top, Blank rises on a 2. Shot won't go, and 11. Another rebound for St. Anthony. He's a pretty good ball player.
Yeah.
Off to Daters, going down a lane against a quadruple team. Got it to Beasley for the layup. Well, that worked out okay. Beasley with 9. The lead is 28. Holkenbrink to Blank. Oh, fake nice defender out of his shoes and puts it up and in. Nice move by Reese Blank. He has a dozen, and it's 65-39. We're 2 minutes into the final quarter of this one. Don't forget Altamont Neoga coming up right after this one. Runge to Beasley. Posts up, spin move, shot won't go, and there's Caden Turner with another rebound for North Clay, and then they throw it away. Which the play started well, but didn't have a happy ending.
No.
So Levitt will inbound on the side here for St. Anthony.
That's the 22nd turnover of the ball game for North Clay compared to St. Anthony's 8.
Josh told me before the game they really were concentrating on cutting down on turnovers, and for a while they did.
Yeah.
But eventually, the St. Anthony defense takes its toll, man. Out top, Beasley, fake the 3, tires it underneath. Nuxall turnaround shot for 2, no good, and he got fouled. That may have been on Reinhardt again.
Yeah,
he's already walking the bench, isn't he?
He was the only one down there. Reinhardt whistled for the bump as Nuxall had him posted up, and that's just it. Okay, where's our mismatch? We'll send you to the post. I mean, that's just what St. Anthony can do. So a disappointing night for Alan Reinhardt comes to a close with his 4th foul. Or, excuse me, 5th foul.
Leaves with 0 points.
Yep.
Wow. Nuxall at the line, and Jack makes his first foul shot. He has 7. St. Anthony moving people in and out. Alex Dater sits down. Wyatt Lawrence is in for the first time tonight for St. Anthony. Foul shot good. Nuxall gets them both down. Jack with 8. And it's 67-39. And Bulldogs continue to pull away here. 28-point lead. 5 after a quarter. It was 14 at halftime. But then came the second half. Miller with the ball. Loads it up for 3 for North Clay. Missed everything. Goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Anthony basketball.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised to start seeing more and more faces into this ball game because St. Anthony knows that they'll have 3 games yet to play the rest of the week, and Cardinals are hoping that they've got 3 games yet to play.
Catch inside. Lawrence lays it up and in. Wyatt Lawrence's first bucket on his first shot. 69-39, and the lead is 30. Out top, Aldridge with the ball, drives it inside, and it's knocked loose, and there's a scrum in the lane, and we got a jump out of the deal. And the alternate possession will keep it with we'll send it over to St. Anthony. The second Cardinal turnover, so they've trimmed those considerably in this fourth quarter. Walsh to Levitt for the Bulldogs. Out top to Beasley. Now to Walsh. Wide open for 3. Came up short, but there's Nuxall for the rebound for St. Anthony. To the corner. Levitt tries a 3. No good. This rebound, Walsh for the Bulldogs. He drives inside. Hooks it out top. Caught by Nuxall. Stops. Goes left side. Walsh tries for 3 again. Got this one. Charlie Niehaus says the same thing. That's a dozen for Walsh. I see Cade getting some points in the hole for the Bulldogs, and now a good pass inside, shot up. Came off no good by Aldridge for North Clay, but he did get fouled. Quincy's going to the line, shoot a pair here.
That ball rolled and rolled around up there and finally fell off. The foul on Wyatt Lawrence, and you're right, that was great entry pass to find him inside as well.
72-39 St. Anthony. 4 minutes left in this one. Foul shot short. Quincy Aldridge with 11. He had 11 last night. So he's saying, hey, I got my points.
Well, might as well get another.
I'm sure he agrees. Second one, no, game off. Lawrence the rebound for St. Anthony. To Nuxall to Walsh. Back to Nuxall. Down low to Lawrence. Knocked away by Turner. He's everywhere. But look at Nuxall like a jumping jack. Get that ball back. Wow. Out to Beasley, now to Walsh. Thought about a three. Drives the baseline. Kicks it out to Lawrence, who wants a two. Stops. Can't shoot. Covered him up. They go to the corner. Walsh can't shoot, so back out to Nuxall. He tries a three. It's short off the front of the rim. And there's Nuxall hustling after the rebound. Now he's on the floor. Beasley went to backcourt and over and backs the call. And North Clay will get the basketball. And now here come the rest of the St. Anthony Bulldogs. And the starters leave to a big round of applause by the Dog Pound and the adults here for the Bulldogs. Again, they'll play in the third game Thursday night. Third of three. Remember, the triple header, we start at 5 o'clock here Thursday night. So, Lawrence is joined by Quentin Millville and Bryson Wall, and Luke Ludwig's back, and then Jacob Dust's back. So not everybody's in yet. Shot up by Holkenbrink, no good, but he drew the foul, and the Cardinals will try to draw a little closer.
Tell you what, that was a tough catch in traffic there by Holkenbrink, who managed to spin and get a shot away as well, as he was fouled on that shot attempt by Wyatt Lawrence. It's his second.
Eden Fearday is looking like a man ready to get in this ball game. Or they don't have enough seats on the bench. Foul shot good. Holkenbrink has 6. First point of the second half for Bryce. 72-40. This one rimmed out. Dust there for the rebound. Then he took it away from Turner. And Millville ends up with it for St. Anthony. Gets it down court to Ludwig. Head of the key to Dust. Side to Millville. Millville holds, and now out top, Lawrence to Dust. 2:55 left in this one. We hope to talk with both coaches on the post-game show. Bryson Wall caught it. The ball was deflected. He gets it back, working hard in there, and got fouled before he could put a shot up.
So it'll be a one-on-one opportunity for St. Anthony and Bryson Wall, as that foul was whistled against North Clay's number 20, Caden Turner, his third in the ball game.
Ethan Bible in for the first time for North Clay. They sit down Nick Miller. Down goes Reese Blank, and Kyle McNally is back. So those two changes, and Tyson Jones sneak back in there on me. And now, Bryson Wall says, at last I get to shoot. And he made it. So there's his, there's his first point. This 6'4" junior. He has one more coming. It's up, and it's good. Wow, nice form.
You bet.
Bryson Wall's first 2 points, 74-40. Bulldogs by 34, as they have been extending the lead for a while now. Turner off-balance shot for 2, won't go. Rebound came right down into Jacob Dust's hands. He just said, I got it. They go to the side to Wall. He drives in over on the side to Ludwig. He drives down the lane and got triple teamed, and a lot of contact, and Luke's checking the parts. North Clay came away with it, and now the pass is stolen back by St. Anthony, and now they'll call time. Luke Ludwig got hit really hard in there, just inadvertent, and he's hurt. More changes for North Clay. Holkenbrink sits down, and they sit down Turner. They bring Luke Fleener back in, and also Blake Knowles in for the first time for the Cardinals, the 5'9" sophomore. Luke's okay, he says. I'll stay in here. He didn't look okay for a minute.
No.
Out top to Dust. We're down to 2 minutes in this one. Millville, bounce pass out to Lawrence, back to Millville. Down low, Wall working hard. Pass knocked away, but Ludwig's there to grab it. He got held. Shot put up, won't go. Rebound came out to Ludwig. How about that? Took it away from 2 defenders and gets it out of trouble. Now to Millville. To Ludwig. Ludwig out top to Lawrence. Down low to Dust. The pass is knocked away. Good work by McNally. And now down court. Ludwig knocks it back away. Third turnover on St. Anthony. Ludwig knocks it away, but it'll be out on bounds on the side here to the Cardinals. Lawrence sits down. Dust sits down. And somebody else has to leave. There's rules about that. Ludwig sat down. Wall stays. And Millville stays, but everybody else is new. Alexander Brandenberger's in there, Caden Fearday, and, of course, Mr. Ben Struhlmeyer. They're all in for St. Anthony. Going to the hole here. Shot put up and good. Nice move by Tyson Jones. He gets the bucket, and he'll get the and one. Good job of attacking the basket.
And see who's picking up the foul here. Thank you very much. That'd be number 35, Caden Fearday, with that foul.
74-42 St. Anthony with 1:27 left. Foul shot good. So, a successful trip for Tyson Jones. He gets his first 3 points, and it's 74-43. Millville left side to Fearday for the Bulldogs. Stops to Struhlmeyer. Nice catch by Millville. Took it away from Coach Rinker. They get it now to Struhlmeyer. Down low. Good catch by Millville. Quentin gets the shot to go. Quentin Millville with a little baseline jumper. He has his first 2 points. 76-43. We're down to a minute to go. McNelly shoots and hits for two for the Cardinals. Kyle's first basket, so the senior cashes in, and it's 76-45. On the side, Brandenburger. He can tell you where you get a smoothie. Fearday now to Struhlmeyer. Bounce pass. Nice catch by Wall. He got it away from three defenders. Now a runner on the baseline, and the shot's good. Nice way to attack the basket. Caden Fearday gets his first bucket. On the other end, North Clay shoots for three, but Tyson Jones' shot is short, and the rebound goes to Brandenburger for the Bulldogs. And we're down to 25 seconds. Brandenburger, left side Millville, gets the ball baseline to Struhlmeyer, back to Millville, out to Fearday, down to 15 seconds. I think St. Anthony feels they've scored enough.
Yeah, that's the Coach Rinker's opinion.
Brandenburger out to Millville, down to 7. You're going to hear a buzzer in a minute, signifying the end of the game. And there it is. St. Anthony, impressive, particularly in the second half in this one, as they defeat North Clay 78-45. Third quarter was huge. Bulldogs outscored the Cardinals 24-13 in that third quarter and put this one away. So, North Clay now 7-13 will play in the second game Thursday night. And St. Anthony will play in the third game Thursday night. Remember, that's our triple header night. Final score again in this one, with a reminder, Altamont and Neoga on the way in a minute. St. Anthony 78, North Clay 45. Live audio and video streaming on that one, too, coming up in a minute. Back with a post-game show in 2 minutes on 97.9 XFM.